Hello there, and welcome back to the flight deck in COWS, where we flew into the last time, and we're back again for our Great Austria tour, which is slowly coming to an end here. We have already checked the aircraft from the outside completely. As always, she's in a beautiful shape, everything is looking good, no visible damage, nothing to complain about, nothing to worry about. Having the battery coming on here. We also have about 24 gallons of fuel left, which is going to be plenty of fuel for our flight today, which will be taking us over to Stockerau, which will be our last stop for our journey through Austria, and from Stockerau we will take our last flight back home then, with a little special, some special things that I have planned for that, but more on that in the next video. For right now, we are basically all set. The weather is worsening up a little. It seems like there's a little bit of weather coming in, but we should be able to complete our flight VFR into Krems. So without any further ado, let's start kicking things off, checking on our flight controls. As always, they are looking good. We do the cooking, everything is as it should be. Let's have our flaps travel down all the way. That's the wrong way. Lighting indication is good as well. That is looking good. Canopy can close up. Going through all the things, strobe is coming on. Down here we are looking good. Cold engine start. The fuel quantity is where it should be. Everything checks out as such. Let's real quick check the standard checks I've been running through already.
System test. Okay.
Check, we're on the fuelless tank, engine start, strobe on, and then we go straight out from here. So let's put on the fuel pump. Bounce our throttle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut, come down over here. And here she goes. Lower in on the RPM, come down on the mixture a little bit. That is looking good. Fuel pump can come off. And just like that, our engine is running. Let's plug into the audio system, check that everything good. Okay, let's go through here. We cage on our standby instrument, standby horizon. Unit we're gonna check in just a while. Nothing popped over here, down here. Pitot is looking good. Perfect, and the avionic master switch can come on. Down here we are all. Let's hop into another engine page. Today is going to be a pure VFR flight. So we will be going into Lima Oscar Alpha uniform. Stockerau, there we go. You can already see some weather coming in from Prague up there. But, oh wait, no. This is on orientation. This is actually in the Alps. So nevertheless, flight plan checks out, avionic systems are online. Today's flight we will cruise at 3,500 feet. I'm always using the wrong buttons here. Nevertheless, initially we will climb 2,000 feet because the traffic pattern is 1,000 feet above ground level. Or 1-1, which we came in on as well. It's going to be, I think, a straight out departure for us. Let me check real quick. Yep, would be a straight out departure. And then we would take the right turn here, max 2,500 feet. And today we are very, very short flight. Simple because I didn't want to miss out on that airport, because I've been there a lot of times and it's no thing that I want to land there. The airport. I feel like if we approach the way that I hope we will, but we are going to see that we're on the right frequency already. 125.110 should be ready. Let me check real quick on my charts over here. 125.110. That is accurate. With that all said and done, we will check down here real quick that everything is the way that it should be. The oil pressure, of course, we checked. But less than 1000 RPM, fuel pump is off. Yeah, everything the way that it should be. My goal today is to work a little more with the checklists again, which we really should. Not doing everything from my head because, as we saw the last time, you simply forget stuff. Nevertheless, we are on the after engine start. The mixture is leaned in, the lights are as required. Step out, Ryzen's cage. The flaps are set for takeoff. Pitot heat is tested. The avionic master is on. The transponder mode can be the way. We'll see in a second if that is still accurate. And we will perform a, you know what, we'll do the autopilot test straight away. So left turn is working, right turn is working, manually moving, I think disconnecting, manual disconnect, hold the manual disconnect, trim is, if I let go, the electrical trim is working again, so the autopilot system FMS is set up, we do not need anything really. And just like that, we're all ready for taxi. So let me just quickly call in with the controller and then we will get going because the weather is probably not getting better here. It's thunderstorm season and you can see that. Krems Langelois, good evening, Oscar Echo Fox Echo Lima. Come down on our RPM.
Echo Lima, Krems Airport Info, good evening, pass your message.
Oscar Echo Fox Echo Lima is a VFR Diamond Star from Krems to Stockerau. Request departure information, please.
Oscar Echo Lima, good evening. Runway 11 in use, left circuit, QNH 1014, surface wind 050 at 5.
Roger, thank you, Oscar Echo Fox Echo Lima. That director we want to have off. 11 left, pay down, okay, we're going to have a straight out departure. QNH 1014 is still valid, 5 knots of wind, not too bad for the moment being. Switching to our engines 105, so that's perfect. Going back into our chart window, please. Preparing everything for departure. We're going to have a right turn and go on to the run. Oscar Echo Fox Echo Lima, we are looking for a departure to the east, straight out. Just trying something with same tensions here. What he will...
Oscar Echo Lima, runway
Any
11,
other information?
left circuit, QNH 1014, surface wind 050 at 5. Straight out departure to the east approved. Take off at your discretion.
Okay, so just like that we're going to get going. Krems Langenlois traffic, Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima, taxiing to holding point, runway 11. Krems. Okay. Tap the brakes, release the parking.
Oscar Echo Lima, taxi to holding point, runway 11.
We will. Okay. We've got no traffic from the left. verify that our brakes are working. Okay, no traffic from the right. Let's check our instruments. That is looking good. Beautiful. Okay, let's roll out towards the runway. There, we will do our stop A, and there's another stop, it seems like. Okay, that's when the Christophorus was probably under operation. So this is the rescue helicopter fleet of Austria. So you need a helicopter. After some sort of accident, they come. Which is pretty much for the runway now. Very nice. Okay. So we will come to a hold over here. Facing the aircraft into the wind. Let's keep a face on like that. Parking brake is set, the taxi light can come off for the moment being. On our taxi checklist, we verify that we have checked everything. Now before the takeoff checklist, we're into the wind. The parking brake is set, engine instruments are within the green. All the circuit breakers are still in, the doors are closed. We verify that once again we have locked. Nobody has been to that door for a long time. Okay, so let's go full rich for our mixture. Bring her up to 2000 RPM. Slowly, slowly. And now we cycle on the prop. 1, 2, and left side dropping by 100. Right side dropping by 90. Perfect. Cut. And we should get the warning indication. There we go. Recover on that engine. Bring it down to 1000 RPM-ish again. Perfect. Fuel pump on. Let's have a look at that checklist. Fuel pump is on. The trim is set. The cooking, once again, everything is moving nice and freely. And the lineup checklist, we are now going to perform. The transponder is coming on to on, as I like to do it. Our lighting is coming on. Position light we will have on as well. Since we're going to do straight out departure, 2,500 feet is what we're going to climb. Straight out, take a right turn, and then we're out. And from here on out, the approach sector is looking clear. There's no other aircraft around. Nothing from the back. They're coming. Perfect. Foxtrot Echo Lima lining up, taking off runway 11. Cams traffic. Okay, release the parking brake. Get her rolling.
Oscar Echo
Now
Lima,
here.
runway 11, left circuit, QNH 1014, surface wind 050 at 5. Take off at your discretion.
We will. Okay. So here we are. Everything is set. We're all good to go. We are going to the full fuel tank, and now take a thrust is set. Airspeed is alive. And here we go flying. Beautiful. So let's climb 2,500 feet. Very nice. Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima, airborne. And turn right. Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima airborne. Will I get it this time? Flaps 0. And straight out for the venue. Come down on the RPM. Just like that. Okay, he did not get it, it seems like. Come down on our manifold pressure. Somewhere about here. Okay, there we go. And now, the lights can come off, the fuel pump can come off. The mixture, we're pulling back a little bit. Let's check. Oh, that was a little too much. Let's bring her back to 0. Yeah, that is getting better. Okay. And here we go. Going into our charts again will probably not give me the next airport. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. We're pretty much going straight out until we're coming up with the River Danube, and then we're following the River Danube out. Are over climbing already. Thankfully, there's nobody around, which isn't a real problem because we want to continue our climb to 3,000 feet anyways. Now, heading mode, autopilot, vertical speed, we will keep that. Okay, let's go for our checklist. Pump is off. That's rest required. Mixture is set and the engine is ready. And then we'll look back. Let's switch over. I'm not telling that guy that we're switching over because he will get that wrong again. Let's aviate first. We navigate and now we will communicate. Let's go. In information, good evening, Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima.
Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima info, go ahead.
Now request traffic information. So we're trying it with traffic information and
no traffic
we will get it.
Report position and altitude.
Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima, we are east of Krems Langenlois at 3,000 feet. Request traffic service, please. Okay, he did not get it.
Oscar Echo Lima, traffic service not available. Basic information only, no reported traffic. Say intentions.
Okay, why is that so strange this time? Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima, we request traffic service.
Oscar Echo Lima, traffic service is on request. Squawk 5735, then ident.
Squawk 5735, Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima. And Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima, our destination, Lima, Oscar. Please get it.
Oscar Echo Lima, roger, destination Stockerau. Radar service continues.
Okay. It's always a little bit of working with that guy. But we are almost to the airport again, which means we start the descent soon again. Was over here.
Oscar Echo Lima, Stockerau Airport at your 12 o'clock 13 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Radar services terminated. Squawk 7000, safe flight.
Squawk 7000, thank you very much, Oscar Echo Fox at Echo Lima. Now that wasn't long. Nevertheless, we got some time left. We are overhead a military area, because there's a military airport right in front of here. It is. I was looking for it. It's right there. Tulln. And that is a control zone from ground. We have to hold altitude of 3,000 feet. Leaving, or pretty much descending into Stockerau, because that light blue line over here, that is the military area. And you can see that Stockerau is right there. So you have to descend quite steeply. So we'll have to keep that in mind once we're getting there. Nevertheless, in preparation for our landing, I will prepare some charts here for myself. And then 855. We won't be using this frequency again, so it's 130855. Double check that. Yep. 130855. We're going to that frequency, and now whilst we're still flying, now we can call him. Actually, let's first. Okay. Maybe we're still quite far out. Let's wait 1 or 2 more minutes until we call in. QNH shouldn't have really changed by much. Actually, the weather is looking very nice. So this is where the thunderstorms are. You can see the. But over here, everything is nice. Everything is looking very good, and we have calm winds and everything. Actually, perfect flying weather, almost. Clouds could be gone, but they don't make it too bad, really. That here is the airport. That's why we're overflying this control zone. Okay. Well, the airfield will be back here somewhere. So I think we're just is this here? That's our next visual point. Let's turn in for that for the time being. And here you have picked up Papa 193. This is a guidance point for us. We're basically flying straight at this. Because over this one we're gonna turn left, and then we're gonna follow some interesting procedures. So there is some over here. We're gonna turn left. Over here somewhere there is a golfing place, so we're gonna fly straight at that. And then we have some wind turbines. We're gonna fly straight at those, and then we should turn into the airfield if we get the approach that I would like to have. Let's see which runway is active. Might be runway 07 actually, with those winds as well. So if runway 07 is active, we might choose to come in Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima. Might be that the frequency is not correct. 122.855 is what he's giving me over here, so let's try to tune that one in. Yeah. Stockerau, good evening, Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima. Now that should work.
Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima, Stockerau Airport Info. Hello, pass your message.
Lima VFR Diamond Star southwest of the field, that's 3,000 feet. Crest is probably not the right term here, but nevertheless.
Oscar Echo Lima, runway 25, left circuit, QNH 1014, surface wind 010 at 5. No reported traffic, land at your discretion.
Perfect. We will. Basically what we will do now, Phyllis 600, 1000. We are now clear of the military zone I was talking about earlier, so we can start our descent to, let's do 2000 here. QNH 1014 is still valid. We need to take a little bit more of a left turn over here. The Victor Papa 193, the wind is blowing us away a little bit, I think. So we're basically the river still. Other than that, let's switch to the fuel tank, which will be the left tank. The fuel pump can come on, the lighting will come on. The mixture we have never, by the way, adjusted. I can flip. It's a little better. And now you see, this is the golf place that we're going for. Let me get in a little more. Golf place, wind turbines left into. We got 2.5, which is just what I wanted. So I guess we will do manual flying from now on. In case we need to go around, we will set our altitude here. That should be good. So that was maybe a little early turn here. That was really a little bit of an early turn. So this is Stockerau. And the airfield should be right there. These are the turbines that we're gonna fly in via. And this here is a golf plate. So we keep on going, so we stay clear of the city. And then we got coming up with the drop. Mixture's going forward as well now. Okay, there we go. Need a little bit of trim. Very nice. Feels like we're still good high. Actually, feels like we're not too high. Let's hold a little bit here, 1,700 feet-ish. So down here you can see that place. To go left bound. Okay, turn in here. It's looking so great. You just have to love this sim. It sure has its edges, but still it's beautiful. Flaps 1 here. Come back on our speed now. We basically follow the in between the power line and the wind turbines here, and there you can see the runway. So we already want to come back on our speed. Let's go for flaps 2 here. We're fully prepared. Oh, I think I just saw a lightning back there. I'm not some flickering. But okay, there we go. Foxtrot Echo Lima, final runway 25.
500.
A little fast.
Oscar Echo Lima, surface wind 010 at 5. No reported traffic, land at your discretion.
Quite some tailwind, but we will make it work. Quite some traffic on that road. Okay, things are looking stable. Let's keep it like that. Coming up, threshold, we come back on our power, glide in. And hold her. Drifted a little off. Let's get her back onto the center line, but here we are. Okay. Very nice. Get the flaps up. And here we are. Very good, very good. Let's zoom in here. We get some visual reference of the airport, which I like as well. Okay. So the time can stop. The transponder. And down here, after landing, alternator is closed. Transponder set to standby. Lights are as required, and the flaps are up, pitot and fuel pump both off, landing light off, store the tablet. And I think that today we will hold over here because I want to refuel the plane straight away, so I'm gonna park her up right here. Just like that. Foxtrot Echo Lima vacated the runway.
Oscar Echo Lima, roger.
And Oscar Echo Foxtrot Echo Lima, we are parking at the gas station for approximately 15 minutes to fuel up. Very interested in if you will get that as well. 15 minutes is is way more than we will take approximately, but I just want to let the guy know so he has it in mind. He can tell other people that we're kind of blocking here. But he's not even reacting to it. Okay. Brake is set, the engine instruments are checked. Taxi position light off. Okay, let's keep on going. Avionic master can come off. We come down to 1000 RPM now. So we're gonna ground the ignition. There we go. Mixture cut off thrust idle ignition into the off position. Lights, except for the exterior lights, are off. Electrical consumers are all off. Before we continue, we deplug ourselves again. Here we go. Battery master off. ACL strobe light off. Cabin light was never used. We can open up the canopy, and we made it safely before all that weather is coming in from back there. And just like that, welcome to Stockerau. Very tiny, small little field here. Very nice though. I think I parked her so that we could even turn away. Yes! We should manage to taxi straight out without pushing her back. Perfect. Yeah. So, nevertheless, I will get the plane fueled up for our last flight that we have in front of us.
Hotel Zulu Papa Charlie Delta, Roger. Contact departure.
Whoever that guy just was. Yeah, I'll fuel up. I'll get her prepared for our next flight. And with that, I say thank you for flying with me. And I see you around next time. Bye-bye.